So I'm Andrea Lancaster. I have a Facebook channel or page. That's an open page. It's called Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy, and I have an academy as well, which is subscription based. So yeah, I've been going quite a long time. Uh, Although I am new to YouTube, I don't mean new to viewing, but new to posting. But I've been pushed to do this for a very long time, and I've held off, and I've been easily diverted from doing it. I'm not the most tech person ever either, but the time has come to make my entrance, not so grand entrance, but an entrance onto the YouTube stage. So yeah, um, so I thought I'd start with the introduction of who I am. So I've always been able to see spirit, hear spirit, being aware of spirit. That's always been there, and I come from a family of, um, on both sides, mediums, uh, bloodline witches, etc., going down to Cornwall, St Austell, and herbalists, healers, etc. So that's on both sides, parental and maternal. Um, I would so I would call myself now. I would say, although I did do the spiritualist church services for many years in the UK, I would now and tarot readings, things like that, many things like that. But I would say, in one word, I'll just say, yeah, I'm a channeler, because then that kind of covers that. I'm an energy healer, so I've got many qualifications. I'm a Reiki master, I've got Seiki, quantum touch, crystal therapy, qualified sound healing practitioner, meditation instructor, NLP, you name it, I've got it. I've paid for it over the years. Angel teacher, instructor, etc. Honestly, um, you know how you go through the phases of learning and everything, and we're always learning. Let's face it, we always are learning, and that's a good thing. But yeah, that's basically who I'd say I am. So I've been on this planet quite a number of years. let's just say, I've I've been around the block. Does that sound good or bad? But anyway, yeah, I think I'm a little bit wiser than I was in my 20s. Maybe he's not, I don't know, but hopefully so. I really hope so. But I'm still on my journey, on my spiritual journey. I'm still learning. I've still got lots to, there's always shadow work to do. There's always new things to learn and new ways of understanding things and approaching things. And so it is a continual journey, and I'm actually grateful for that, because I do, for the most part, enjoy the journey. Don't get me wrong, at times I do, and I swear, by the way, so maybe I'm not for you if you don't like people who swear. I do wake up sometimes and think, what's this shit show? So, we do have our moments, but then I quickly try and pick myself up and move forward and understand that I am the creator of my world and universe around me. Nobody else is responsible for that apart from myself, which I didn't understand in my 20s. I was very much, materialistic, and even though I had the gift of mediumship, etc., psychic ability, you name it, I was still very much out with my friends having a laugh. I was still very much all about the clothes and everything, and very engrossed in 3D reality, and didn't really have a grasp on why we were really here. That came later. So again, lots of disastrous relationships, disastrous marriage, things like that, where you blame the other person when actually, you've created your own reality and attracted what you've put out there. Yeah, all of that, and trying to control situations and things. I've been there, I've done all of that, and then realized, yeah, no, that's not the way you do things. That's not the way you get the best from your life. And you don't, if you put shit out, you get shit back. So, some people call it karma. Yeah. So I now do try and practice putting out positive energy, and I do work from the heart space, um, and try to help as many people, as I can, to give them the tools to help themselves, because that is what it is. At the end of the day, you have to help yourself. So I'm here for guidance and, you know, um, helping people to heal situations or things, etc. Release ties, all of that. I'm a sound healing practitioner as well. I don't know whether you can see the edge of the gongs here I've got, and crystal singing bowls, practitioner singing bowls, etc. I've got all of that, and I do enjoy doing all of that. It is beautiful being immersed in sound and light, and it really is the way forward. I say this to the ladies in my academy, that is the way forward for healing, definitely. And it is a waveform, isn't it? We're all energy, and so we're all a wave. So it's like riding a wave. So when we channel, we're tuning in. Some people say like a radio. That's how I used to describe it years ago. And now it's like catching a wave, isn't it? Who you're bringing in to either pass on the information or channel through you in a conscious channel where you're catching that wave. So yeah, but I thought I'd start with a little bit about what some of the beings who I channel wanted to convey, just a little bit today, so you get a kind of idea of what I'll be coming on here with and presenting to you, and hopefully it may help someone somewhere. Maybe the message will resonate with someone, or they'll think, oh yeah, I get that, and that's where I've been at. And so if it even just helps one or two people, then that means I've done my job, which is good. As I've said, I'm not for everybody. I do swear. I do have an accent. I am from the UK, north of England. So yeah, if I'm not for you, that's absolutely fine. There are many different people resonate with different people, and that's the way it should be. So if I'm not vibing with you, that's fine. Turn me off and go and find someone you vibe with. And I wish you the best of luck and love as well on your journey. So yeah, I just want to go into something, some of my, I'll say, star being guides brought forward today. And they were talking about how they are here and they wish to help as many people as possible on their journey, and that they wish people to know that above all they are loved and are never judged, and that judgment is a very old skewed idea that is not relevant and never really has been, but that society has made it look that way. But on a spiritual level, vibrational level, you are never judged. This is an experience. And they wanted to make sure I did convey that message. They wish to bring messages of hope and understanding, and to hopefully give you an understanding of who you actually are, to help you master yourself and your self-awareness, and to understand we are not what appears externally, we are what goes on when we go inwardly. We are that energy. This is a meaty overcoat that helps serve us on this earthly life, and it does. But really, we are the undying energy that never, well, we're immortal. We don't die. The energy keeps going. So that being carries on, and they want you to know that, and they want you to know how powerful you are, and to understand and accept you are never separate from the divine creator force being, that quantum being. You are always and always will be part of the divine, and you are on the earth scale to various reasons, to learn some different things, to experience some different things, different scenarios. It's a bit like being in a Shakespearean play, I think. Lots of drama. And all the people around you are members of your soul group and have chosen to come in and be part players in this Shakespearean drama. You know, enter left, enter right, whatever, you know. So they want you to know you are not separate. That is something you think you are, but you are never separate from the divine, ever. You are always one. There is only one. And throughout this process, you are basically learning where you have lowered your vibration to learn to lift your vibration through dimensionally, and to lift it so that you integrate higher vibrational energy and become that higher vibrational energy, and eventually go back to source. So some people call it ascension, etc. What, you know, there's lots of different ways of what people call it, but we go back to that. And that's what they want you to know. You never die. You are pure energy. You are loved. You are not separate. And this is an adventure. This is a play that you create around you. And they're going to be talking more about that, and how we can help ourselves and help others by working on ourselves to integrate the energy shifts that are happening right now. Whether you like it or not, they are happening. Regardless, it's happening. So whether you have come here to be fully immersed in 3D and carry on in a 3D reality, or as we would say, move forward into a 5D or fourth density reality, that's your journey. But nevertheless, they are hoping to be able to maybe give you some pointers, or give you some moments of, that resonates. Yes, I get that. I was wondering that makes sense. So yeah, so that's why I'm here. That's why I've chose to come on. There will be times when I pull some tarot cards, things like that, have general chats, and maybe throw it out to what you think about things and stuff, and can have discussions like that. But yeah, mainly I've come forward to pass on the messages that the beings that I channel. I'm not saying that they're exclusive to me. They won't be. There will be many others who do, you know, channel the same beings. You know, I am just one of many, and everybody has the capacity to channel, because at a massive level, we are channeling our highest form of ourself, the monad. So anyway, that was just a quick intro on who I am, what I do. I hope you found it interesting, or at least, oh yeah, piqued your interest a little bit. If not, that's fair enough. So I will leave you with lots of love, and I will be back soon with, I think, a longer channeled session from the beings. Okay, and I will introduce whoever it is next time who decides to come forward, you know, because there's a few I work with. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste, blessed be.